and there's nothing
Right.
wrong with that. And he might not be in a position where Kevin Hart has gone, and we know that Kevin Hart's gone through the stratosphere. We know Steve Harvey's gone through the stratosphere, and he might not be on those stages on those levels of notoriety, universally. But he still did what he had to do in his and he is who he is in his own right. And now he's seeing the residual of it now. And sometimes it takes that. Sometimes it takes, hey, let me take a step back, and this might be something that'll live forever. That'll put him back. Because now I'm seeing all his old stand up come back. I'm seeing all the shows that he did come back, and his movie clips come back, and like, yo, Katt is on one. He was that guy, and he was that guy. You
Yeah,
think
he
about the
was.
early
It's easy to
2000s,
look
like
at him like he ain't now, but he was. Like we all
he was
remember it
that
if he
guy.
was there.
So
Like
yeah, but now it's like, okay, I take that back seat, let things play out. Now let me show you. And now everybody's bringing back all those things from 20 years ago, and like, yo, Katt was on one, and now he's living longer. He will live longer in retrospect by not and holding on to his integrity than if he would have sold his soul, or what I'm saying, gave into
yeah,
the allure of whatever.
yeah, definitely. Hey, and the fact that the interview went to the stratosphere like it did lets you know that he was that guy. You know what I mean? Because if he
Yeah,
wasn't that guy, we wouldn't care. I don't care how much stuff he had to say, it wouldn't have
yeah.
mattered
I
if
mean,
it
because
wasn't
like
coming from
for
somebody
me,
we cared about hearing it from. Like,
yeah, for me, when I saw that there was going to be an interview, oh, Cat Williams on an interview with Club Shay Shay. This is before it blew up. This is before it even came out, right? Like, oh, and it's going to be released on this day. I wanted to watch it on the day it came out. Before it had 1 million views, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna sit down and watch Cat. I almost watched the whole 3 hours or 2 hours and 45 minutes of the show before I knew how big it was gonna be. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't one of those ones who caught it on the back end, like, yo, did you hear it? And then let me go tune in. I was on the
yeah,
front end because I knew who Cat was. I liked Cat back in the day. Still like what he's doing now. Matter of fact, he had a special he did recently. I watched it. Every time Cat has done a show, I liked his brand of comedy. I went to go see him live before, back in when he came to Greensboro a couple times. You know what I
yeah.
mean? Like I've liked Cat, and it's good to see him coming back and getting that run and getting that attention. Albeit he came out guns a blazing
Guns
going.
blazing.
Yeah,
But this is the thing though. This is
but that's
also
always been
us
him.
as people. Cat, all the stuff he said attacking people. That's the stuff that's in the forefront of everybody's videos and responses and everybody's clips. But he was complimentary of a lot of people too. He defended a
Oh
lot of
no,
people. But
yeah.
those clips didn't get blown up like all the other stuff when he was. Those the ones that went to the moon. But everything else,
Mhm.
it just wasn't full of nothing but attacks on people either. You know what I mean? But
No, it was some good talk, some good information that he gave, and good character, um, a good character lens, and
yeah,
I
yeah.
I I, I, I like that. You got to
Let me ask you
see
this.
who he was and what he's done. Yeah.
As you as somebody now, Cat, you like Cat, and you also are a supporter of the other people that he was taking some
Oh
shots
yeah,
at.
all of
Was
them.
it a
Pretty
weird
much all of
place
them.
for you? That's what I'm saying. Was it a weird place, kind of listening? Like,
No,
did you
no,
ever
no,
feel at any point like, I take a side to this person, or was it just
no.
like, because somebody asked
Well,
me about it, and I was like, well, I like everybody he attacked, and I like him, so I didn't.
yeah,
I was in
I
the.
like
I
Cedric
just took it to
Entertainment.
entertainment.
I like
I didn't
Steve Harvey.
even take
Yeah,
sides. Like,
no, no, no. I mean, because for one, we don't come from that cloth anyway. That's their thing that they got going on. That's the way Cat feels. And
mhm.
being a man of my own, whatever you feel about somebody has nothing to do with how I feel about it. That's
Right,
y'all
right.
interaction. That's what y'all had going on. You know what I'm saying? We everybody talked about the Steve Harvey and the two-page joint. That's been something that's in the it's been in the news before. We've heard that. That's passe. We heard about
Yeah,
some of the jokes a lot of the information wasn't new news to me. It was
yeah.
just Cat going off because the Cat's been saying a lot of these things for
For
years.
years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I still listen to Steve Harvey morning show pretty much every morning. I like Steve. I used to watch the show back in the day, watch the Apollo, I watched his stand-up specials. You know what I'm saying? I roll with Steve. Not so much Ricky Smiley. I think you might listen to Ricky Smiley probably more than I do.
Well,
Um,
he's out here in Atlanta in the morning,
Atlanta,
so
yeah.
yeah,
So
yeah.
like Ricky Smiley probably the least of them, but I like all of them. I like Kevin Hart. I watch Kevin Hart specials. I seen him coming up before he actually blew up. I went to go see his show when it came to Fayetteville when he was like a nothing. Anthony Anderson was bigger than him on the stand up stage, more so than Katt. You know what I'm saying? He was on
You a
doing
good
one
one
of
for
them
that
shows with
though.
him.
You
Say
a good
what?
one for that. You a good one for that. Cause I ain't gonna lie, Kevin was not funny to me from about 2003 to about 2010.
And yeah.
Yeah,
Now, well,
it
some of the
took him a
stuff that he
while to
blew
get
up
funny
off
for me.
was like '07, I think it was. That I went to go see a show. And I actually enjoyed it. I liked it. You know, he was standing out, meeting people, meet and greet. You know what I'm saying? I met him for a quick second, say what's up, because you wasn't nobody back then. So they always would had a little meet and greets after the comedy shows, and it's like cool guy. Like
Yeah,
I don't think I was big on soul playing before then or whatever, but it was like all right, you
yeah,
know. And we I think you and me both. We do like those, you know what I'm saying, comedians, and we like the Dave Chappelle's. We talked about it, Chris Rock and all those guys. We got our favorites and stuff like that.
yeah,
I think I like all of them to a degree. So it's not like I'm gonna side with one person over another. I
yeah,
mean, if that's the way they want to go about their business and come up, as long as you're giving me good entertainment, you know, it's different from I guess the rap game or whatever if you want to call it that. But it's entertainment. Do you have what it takes to entertain me? And if it's a yes, whether you're Chris Rock or whether you're Dave Chappelle or Kevin Hart, if you drop something good and worth watching, I'm gonna give you your nod. If you're Mark Curry and you drop something good that's worth watching, Sinbad, whoever, I've always been a
yeah.
fan of it all. I like the art of it.
My man said Sinbad.
I had to
But you
throw out
went
a, I had to
there.
throw out a name that wasn't talked about. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
give Sinbad his flowers, man.
I thought you was naming people from the actual tirade the cat went on. You said
No, yeah,
Sinbad.
yeah.
I thought you
But
was gonna
I
say
just had to throw
Faison
in
Love
those.
or somebody, but you said Sinbad instead.
And I like Faison Love too, man. I like them in the Parenthood. I like them in
Yeah,
Friday. I like them in Money Talks. You know?
yeah. That's what it is, man. But yeah, I thought that was an interesting conversation, man. You know, the whole point of view of your integrity versus doing what you got to do to succeed. And logically, my brain gets doing what you got to do to succeed, but I'm less
Yeah, we get it.
wired for it. You know what I'm saying? But I
Yeah, we we, we
understand it.
we we get it, but we understand that hey, look, we're only gonna do but so much. We understand what integrity is, and you gotta go to sleep with yourself every night. And I'm not in the in the frame of mind of not being able to live with myself to make a decision just to go be whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
we've all had tough times, especially in our younger 20s. Could have went and sold drugs, right? Could have did those things were available to us in an instant if we wanted to go do that. But some of these things we didn't do because of integrity, right? We could have been
yeah,
thieves. We could have turned to a lesser form of coming up, but we didn't do those things because of integrity. You know, I knew
right.
drug dealers. I knew people who did this and that, but I wasn't going to go that route because of integrity.
Yeah,
You know, so like that's just on our level. That's not on the entertainment level. That's more so on our level. And if I'm strong in who I am in those realms, something that's right at your front door, right outside your doorstep, you know,
right.
that's who we are.